Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you very much for joining me for a what I wore in a week video, and welcome to what will eventually, hopefully by the end of the year, be my wardrobe, closet, dressing room, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of a tricky room, and for those of you who follow the home account over on Instagram, you'll have seen obviously I've been trying to plan a way that we can do this room in order to accommodate all of my things, which is going to be a very difficult feat to achieve. But I think we've got a plan, we've got the stuff arriving, and as I said, hopefully by the end of the year, we will have this room transformed. So today is Monday, it's the start of a fresh, shiny new week, and today's actually quite an exciting day for us in terms of home renovation, because we've got the guys from the stove company coming today to fit the log burner and to redo our chimney breast and make it all suitable for having a log burner. So Simon is incredibly excited because all he's ever wanted is a log burner in whatever home we lived in. So he's very, very, very thrilled about what's going on today. So I wanted to very quickly get in here before the guys arrive and there's all sorts of clanging and banging going on, and show you guys what I'm wearing. Right, so obviously it's first thing in the morning. This is what I have got on. It's basically just a cream. Hang on a minute, just realised my cup even matches my outfit. That was not intentional, I just really love beige. But yes, I have a cream, sort of fleecy cotton tracksuit on. These are actually not matching, and from that view there you might be able to see there's a very slight discrepancy in colour between the top and the bottoms. This was not a good idea to do this holding a cup of tea. And then I've got my trainers on because I've just been cleaning, which I feel like that's a really odd thing to do, but I can't help myself. Does anyone else out there, before you have a builder coming or maybe even a cleaner, but does anyone else clean for their arrival, even though you know that they're either A, gonna clean, or B, make a load of mess, so it's pointless? I do it, I just can't help myself. And I've also got on some like beige woolly kind of socks as well. And do I have any jewellery? I do have some jewellery, but I will show you that later because I'm actually going to get changed more than likely and go out while the stove guys are here because I've got some errands to run. And it's very unlikely that I'll change my jewellery, so I will show you all then. Right, I am back, dressed and ready. As you might be able to hear downstairs, there's a lot of noise, a lot of banging and dust and all the good stuff going on, all the stuff we're used to, because the guys are here doing the fireplace. So I'm actually going to pop out, run some errands. So I have got myself changed, kind of. I've had to get my steamer out as well. I've literally dug out my box full of blazers, which is in the room next door that Simon and I are currently using as our like makeshift wardrobe for now. It's basically a room just full of boxes. And I've actually had to dig my steamer out as well so that I could steam my blazers because they are all creased to high heck. So this is what I am wearing. I've just whipped out, well, I haven't whipped them out, but these were just downstairs in the bedroom. Just a pair of my black sports leggings, just so that I'm comfortable. Not that I'm going to be physically running errands, but you know, it's just nice to be comfortable. So these are from LNDR, and I find along with the brand Girlfriend that they are by far the best sort of workout leggings to wear. These are the compression leggings, and once again I'll link the exact pair down below or list them down below so that you guys know which ones I'm wearing. The blazer up top is old, it's from Arquette. However, in Emma Hill / The Curated, or Emma Hill × The Curated news, Nicola and I have been working on a new style of blazer which is quite similar to this that we're calling the modern blazer, so stay tuned because that will be coming your way very, very soon. And so yes, this blazer is actually linen, not at all appropriate to the season, but there we go. Underneath though, I have my trusty cashmere on. This is just the basic black one, the autograph cashmere that I've had for years. Still the same one, I haven't replaced it yet. And then what else have I got on? I haven't changed my socks Or let's use the zoom function, shall we? Haven't changed my socks or my trainers. Those are both still the same. So these are the New Balance 2002Rs, and the socks, I didn't mention where they were from earlier, but they're Arquette. They do really nice socks. And then look who's come out to play. This is actually the first time that I've gone inside my handbag box. And well, it was quite sad actually, because a lot of them were very crumpled. So I've just removed them all now, stuffed them out with towels and things so that they can regain their shape. But once we've got this room in order, then hopefully everything will look nice and it'll all start to reform back into its shape again. And finally, jewellery, which I know I mentioned earlier I wasn't going to change. I did change it just because it's me and that's the sort of thing that I do, YOLO. But I will probably put those pieces that I had on earlier back in tonight because they're the items that I sleep in. So yeah, you will still get to see them at some point throughout this video, no doubt, because they're the pieces that I never take off. So let's start with earrings. So all of my jewellery is Mejuri. You guys will know that I am a big fan of that brand, have been since, I would say it was probably early 2020, maybe even late 2019. I think I started switching over to Mejuri. So in my ears I have on, these are called the medium tube hoops. And these are again the 14 karat gold solid range. However, this style in itself isn't actually fully solid. So it is 14 karat gold solid gold, but the earring is actually hollow. So it makes them really nice and lightweight, not heavy, and they're not likely to pull down on the ears. Then in my second holes, these are the small diamond studs. So it's a real diamond, ethically sourced and reasonably priced. And again with a 14 karat gold post, so that causes no irritation in my ears. And then in my right ear, I do also have my Tragus piercing. Now this one I've spoken about before, and I've adapted this little mini diamond stud. And if I just take it out, you can see I've basically bent the post. This is probably not something Mejuri would recommend, but I just wanted to show you guys, to show you how I've kind of adapted that earring to form my own little Tragus piercing. And then coming down to the bracelets, so on this hand I've got the curb chain bracelet. This one is actually the matching bracelet to my necklace, so again 14 karat gold. And then this really dainty one is a really fine chain bracelet. This one I keep on all the time. It's so lightweight, I can never feel that I've got it on, so it doesn't bother me when I sleep or when I shower. And despite the fact that it's so fine and delicate, I haven't broken it, which bodes really well for the quality of this jewellery. Then moving on to the other arm. So this one is actually one of the only Vermeil pieces that I'm wearing today. This is the gold Vermeil Bangle. And if truth be told, I put this one on back in 2020, I think it was, and I haven't been able to get it off since because I have quite small wrists but rather large shovel-like hands. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to get this off for over a year and it's still going strong. And then moving on to rings. So this plain gold one here on my middle finger, that one's called the stacker ring. And as the name would suggest, it's great for stacking. However, you can also wear it on its own because they're quite delicate, quite feminine, like what I've done here. And then this one here is actually new to my collection. This is the Diamond Teams ring. So it's 14 karat gold, again, so no tarnishing. And there are real diamonds in there as well, which, as I mentioned earlier, the diamonds are ethically sourced. And what I mean by this is that they use suppliers who follow completely conflict-free and socially responsible practices. Now on this one as well, the bonus is that the gold is actually recycled. So it's 14 karat recycled gold. And this is one of many reasons why I really like Mejuri as a jewellery brand. Not only are their pieces very minimal, very wearable and incredibly suited to my style, but there's also that ethical and more responsible side to them as well, in terms of where they source their diamonds from and how they're using recycled gold. Now, just as a little side point as well, any new customers will get 10% off their first order. So I'll pop all of the links down below for any of the Mejuri pieces that I have. I even have my own special page on the Mejuri website, which basically houses all of the Mejuri items that I own. So those are all on one page, and again, I'll link that down below in the description box for you. Now, I need to pick up my Celine, head off, and go and run, but not run, those errands. Good morning, everyone. This is a super brief, very quick outfit because I wanted to do something that actually demonstrates, following on from that dog walking outfit video, that see, I do actually wear this when I go on a dog walk, and the dogs are waiting with Simon to go out downstairs, so I'm going to quickly run through what I've got on. So the hat is alpaca blend, I think, hat from Arquette. They bring these out every year. Mine is about 2 or 3 years old now. I have them in every single colour. I love them. I wear them for dog walking and just for normal times. Underneath I have a black cashmere basic on. I think this is actually a really old one from Everlane. The fleece is one of the ones, the Columbia one, which I featured in the dog walking outfits video, and the same goes for the little bum bag, which is by Patagonia. And this here I have some treats in, and also some poo bags. I have to whisper that because otherwise they will hear me, I guarantee it. Sports leggings, these ones are from Arquette, my other ones are currently in the wash, but they do the job nicely. And then these are the tall hunter boots, which again featured in the dog walking outfits video. Now I have to go because they have to go. Hi, I'm back again, this time not in my dog walking attire. So I've been told by Simon that we have to pop out to several different DIY shops and a timber merchant, something like that. And in order to get to these places, we have to go past our new favourite pub. So my plan of action is to suggest that we stop in for a spot of lunch because I'm feeling a bit peckish. So what do I have on? Well, I actually have a pair of sunglasses on, which I think is slightly optimistic given the fact that I've just noticed through the skylight that it started to rain, so I may well have to ditch the sunglasses. But they are my Celine Baby Audreys, although they're not called that anymore. I think they're just called Celine Cat Eye. The jumper up top is a nice slouchy black cashmere jumper from Ray from Matches, or Ray at Matches, either or. Trousers are my oh so favourite House of Dagmar Valentina trousers. You guys are probably bored to death of seeing these, but I don't care because I love them. And then on the bottom, shoe wise, these are, you either love them or hate them, New Balance 550s, or I think they might be called P550s. Not entirely sure. Now in terms of jewellery, I actually don't have, other than the bits that I normally wear, don't have a great deal on, so I might actually, I've got a little jewellery box down here. It is actually a Mejuri one. It's a little bit dusty, obviously, but I feel like, and actually I've got 2 of these, so this one is just my Mejuri jewellery so that I can keep it separate. But I feel like maybe like a bolder ring, perhaps one of these ones. These are the dome rings. Should I go for that one or the bigger one? No, I think I'll go for that one. See, makes all the difference, that one ring. People will be like, what is she talking about? I don't know why I'm going back there. I've got more jewellery to show you. Right, so in my ears, I have on, or in rather, still the small diamond studs in my second holes. And then these ones here, these are called the between hoops. They're basically like a slightly bigger version of a sleeper. Again, really lightweight, super comfortable for sleeping in. I never catch them on anything because they're not ginormous hoops. But again, those come in a larger size. and a smaller size, but those are the between size, hence the name. And then I actually took the curb chain bracelet off, although I could have slept in that, to be honest. So I've just got the delicate one on that I always have on. I'm not actually sure of the name of this one, but I'll have a look online, see if I can find it, but it's really delicate. You might not even be able to see it. You might just be able to see a slight little twinkle. So there we go. That's me for the rest of the day. Wish me luck in my search for lunch and wood and other DIY things. Thank you, goodbye. Hello, good morning. Look how small I look over there. Let me come a bit closer. Hi, how are you? It's a new day. We've got more people coming to the house today. Today, we've got someone coming to do something with a meter of some sort of variety. I've got no idea what that means, if I'm being honest, guys, because Simon takes care of meters and electric gas stuff. I don't really know the first thing about it, to be honest. So that's happening, and I'm not sure how long they're going to be here for doing meter stuff, but I have got admin, and probably just a little hint more admin to do today. So it's more than likely that I am just going to be like this for the duration of the day. And to be honest, I'm okay with that because I feel like I'm just wearing a massive hug. So this cardigan is from the Matches brand that I love called Ray. I've obviously spoken about them lots, and yeah, I just really love their stuff. It's very, very minimal. Again, really beautiful quality. It wears well, washes well, and that's why I like them. I think it's good quality, even though it's quite a steep price tag, depending on what you would class as steep, of course. So yes, this cardigan, it does actually come with a belt, but I haven't been wearing it with the belt unless I get up like first thing in the morning to let the dogs out, and then I've essentially been wearing this as a glorified and very expensive dressing gown. That's when I put the belt on. Just quickly throw this on over my PJs and let the dogs out. Underneath, I am wearing my black Marks & Spencer autograph cashmere jumper, which I've had for years, about 5, maybe even 6 years now, I reckon. And then on the bottom, these are the matching bottoms. I've only had these for a couple of years, but they are holding up equally as well as the jumper has. So yes, that's me today, looking a little bit dark, but I am cozy AF. Hi. I know what you're all thinking. Have you ever seen anything so sexy in all your life? Huh? That just speaks for itself, doesn't it? No, you haven't. This is my painting attire. Our paint has arrived today, which actually I think I probably should have mentioned at the start of this week that we are actually vlogging all the renovation stuff that's going on as well, so that we can kind of get ahead with our videos because we got a little bit behind. So we are actually vlogging all the renovation stuff as well, which you will see next week. So this week you're going to see the outfits. Next week you will see what we did this week in terms of renovations. Hope that makes sense. But yes, today we are painting, or I am painting the office. It's going to be a long task because it's a certain process that you have to do all by hand with like a crosshatch method. I'm here for it, I'm ready, I'm game. Probably won't be so much by the end of the day, but this is what I'm wearing. These are basically what I tend to wear the majority of the time through a house renovation. Bought them back in, I think, the end of 2019 before we started doing like another set of renovations to our old place, before we started doing the first project, which was the wardrobes. And yeah, they do the job. Good morning. I apologise for my hair. I mean, what is even... I just can't. Basically, after painting yesterday, I had a shower, which was obviously needed, and I went to bed with sort of partially wet hair, which has resulted in this lion's mane of frizz and broken ends. Standard. You're about to see a lot of cashmere. Oh my goodness. I'm shrouded, I'm swaddled, if you will, in cashmere. This is a cashmere dress, and once again, it's like wearing a giant hug. I have no idea if this is designed for wearing out of the house. I don't know how I would wear this out the house. I mean, I'm quite tall and it sort of drapes on the floor, so unless I had some sort of heels on or something, I don't know how I'd wear this out the house. Let's face it, this is just something cozy to wear at home, I think anyway. Honestly, it is the comfiest thing to wear. I'm currently just having my tea downstairs, gonna have a bit of cereal, maybe a bit of toast with a bit of Nutella, cheeky, but you know, it's a Friday, YOLO, as the saying goes. So yes, Friday morning, happy Friday everyone, even though it's probably not a Friday when you're watching this, but yeah. Hello and good morning from a very, very, very chilly house. So you guys don't know this yet, or you might do if you've been following along on the home account on Instagram, but basically earlier on in the week we had our gas turned off, and yeah, it's basically not ideal because we've got no heating, no hot water for showers. It's just, yeah, not the best. Not to be dramatic or anything, but it's not enjoyable. So I've just got out of bed, and this is what, well, I haven't been wearing my dressing gown in bed, but I have been wearing my pyjamas, and I've even got underneath the pyjamas Uniqlo Heat Tech thermals. I've got the leggings on as well underneath. It's that chilly. We're all snuggled, me and Simon and all 4 babies all snuggled in the bed overnight. So we're all kind of keeping each other warm. So yes, what am I wearing? Right, so I've got my cashmere dressing gown on, which I've just popped over the top of my pyjamas just as a bit of morning warmth. Obviously my Uniqlo Heat Tech thermals on, which I would normally just wear underneath like an outfit, but they're coming in very, very handy underneath my pyjamas over the last few days, and over the coming, I think we've got like a week and a bit until we get this situation fixed. And then my pyjamas, and these are very, very old, but they are Johnstons of Elgin cashmere socks. And I've actually got them layered over another pair of socks, some Uniqlo Heat Tech ones, but these are quite old, that's why they're really, really bubbled, but they're just giving me that little bit of extra warmth that's needed this morning. Right, I am back for the final outfit of the week because Simon's gonna have to edit this video in order for it to go up tomorrow. We have just had the heater on for like a good 3 hours in the kitchen area, closed all the doors so that it heats up nicely for the babies, and we are going to escape to the pub for a little while because we've got no food. So we're hoping we can kind of have lunch and dinner all in one meal. We're gonna have a big lunch so that it tides us over for dinner because we've got nothing in the fridge or freezer. So this is what I'm wearing. Been a little bit optimistic again with the sunglasses. It was quite sunny when I was getting dressed, and now it's raining and it looks like it's potentially about to snow. So I'm probably gonna have to lose those and swap them out for a hat, gloves and scarf. Underneath for warmth, I've actually still got my Heat Tech. I know this is a bit gross, but I've still got my thermals on that I slept in. I just can't take them off. I can't bear removing that layer from my skin. Not at the moment. Again, a little bit dramatic, but also not at the same time. So over the top of the Heat Tech thermals, I've got an old Everlane cashmere roll neck on. Really big, chunky. This is a mix of wool and cashmere with a big chunky zip on the front. It does roll all the way up, so it's nice and cozy. This jumper is from H&M Premium, I believe. Some really old jeans. These are from Mango. They're like a washed effect. And again, got my thermals on underneath those. And then these boots are from Flattered. I've had them for, I think, just over a year. I actually swapped the laces out because they came with like a black and white sort of hiker's lace, and I preferred something all black, but they've got a nice sort of fleecy lining inside, so they're nice and toasty and warm. So that is basically it from me and my outfits of the week. I will try and continue to share as many like little mirror selfies and things on my Instagram account as possible. Home renovation still going on over on the home account on Instagram, and we will see you next week for our next instalment in a home renovation vlog. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you then.